Hi, I'm Angela. I've been an educator for a long time, and I've been a student for even longer. And I don't just mean the time I spent in grade school, high school, college, grad school, and all that. I just genuinely like to learn. But it hasn't always been that way. I definitely didn't enjoy learning algebra or physics. And I didn't think history was very interesting until I went to college and I got to pick the history I learned about. I didn't really like literature until I was able to choose the genre I studied. I didn't necessarily enjoy learning about media law and studying court cases, but I understood why learning about libel and precedent were important as I studied to be a journalist in college. And when I became a teacher, and especially as I studied curriculum design, I understood how giving the student choices in their learning and explaining the relevance of each lesson truly increases engagement and retention. Even when content isn't the most riveting, the key is to communicate why the learner needs to know this information and consider how it can be presented in ways that make it relevant to the learner. When we keep the why at the forefront of our lesson designs, we are looking at the foundation of student-centered learning. When given the opportunity to personally apply this student-centered learning model and engage in an e-learning course that would actually enhance my knowledge and promote professional growth, it didn't take me long to decide how to invest my time and money. As I worked to gain experience as an instructional designer, I knew it would benefit me to learn as much as I could about one of the most popular course design tools, Articulate Storyline. I did some research and found a Udemy course that fit my budget and deadline. The material I learned while taking the Storyline course was immediately applicable to the e-learning course I was designing to submit for my capstone project and present on my portfolio. This self-directed learning opportunity was timely, relevant, and engaging. I was able to self-pace. I stopped along the way so that I could make revisions as I learned more. These are all true hallmarks of student-centered learning. Not only do I have a Udemy credential, I also have an actual Storyline course that can be showcased on my portfolio. I will admit that Udemy was not my only resource for building my course, but I can wholeheartedly say that it was an excellent springboard for introducing the Articulate platform and covering the basics. As I work to position myself as an instructional designer, this foundational knowledge is an important stepping stone to learning more about Storyline and other course authoring tools. Whether I'm designing lessons for my middle school students or creating e-learning courses for adults, creating student-centered learning experiences will enhance engagement, buy-in, and content retention. Presenting interactive content within platforms like Articulate Storyline is a great way to allow learners to self-pace, review content for better understanding, and receive immediate feedback to support their learning. These positive learning experiences are just the seeds needed to help foster the growth of lifelong learners, like me.